something completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal.
Everything he says sounds like this.
Intense year.
Amid the ongoing legal battle between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, an interview recorded prior to the lawsuits has been released where Baldoni alludes to having a difficult year. The latest episode of the Gents Talk podcast dropped on February 10th. According to the video description, the chat happened back in November.
So this is way before Blake made it about her.
At least a month before the first lawsuit by Lively was filed. While talking to host Samir Marani, Baldoni opens up about a conversation he'd had with his team, letting them know how he was doing.
This morning I sent a text message to my...
He does this... He does his thing. He's always doing this.
This morning I sent a text message to my best friend Jamie and the president of my company, Tara. Mm-hmm. And I told them that I wasn't in the best place.
Yeah.
I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover.
He's also a human being, man.
Or time to heal. I had a intense year. A lot of material success and a lot of emotional stress. It's very hard on me and my family.
Yeah.
And I wear a lot of hats and I carry a lot.
Oh, sure.
Because I love what I do. I love the company I built, the brand that we've built. I love the people that work for us. I love the movies that we make.
He doesn't seem like a good guy, but he seems much more normal than her.
I love the impact that we have. And yet, sometimes it's easy to, as you said earlier, fall back into our programming and be swept away in the current of self.
That's that thing actors always do. They always like say "swept" in all these big words. The problem with actors, I had a friend who was an actor and he would lie a lot. And the scary part is they're really good at lying. So you never know when they're being truthful.
And be kind of overtaken by the wave of success and opportunity.
The actor goes on to explain he wasn't sleeping well and was experiencing some anxiety.
And I sent this text.
He's doing that thing.
This morning, and I just said, I love you both. I just need you to know I'm not in the best place. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. My son's had the flu. I'm not feeling great. My heart was racing. I'm noticing that, I'm having some anxiety. And when I check in with myself, I realize that I just haven't given myself the time to heal.
I just don't know what I believe in him, man. I can't tell if he's a good dude or not.
From this year that I needed. So let's prioritize our time and let's make sure that the things that we say yes to are things that we really feel will move the needle forward and can have impact.
In the interview, Baldoni doesn't specifically say his experience working on It Ends With Us is the cause of his stress. However, since he gave the interview, Lively publicly accused him of sexual harassment and of orchestrating a retaliatory smear campaign, allegations that he has denied. And in response, Baldoni filed a $400 million lawsuit, including multiple allegations against Lively, including defamation and extortion, which Blake's team claimed are false.
I've dealt with defamation of character. When I left the job, Mike Cal ultimated about him, this local radio guy, and trashed me. And when there's a person that has a lot of power that trashes you and you know it's not true, it's a pretty crappy feeling.
The actor and director gets vulnerable during the conversation, saying despite his accomplishments, he continues to work on himself to improve as a person.
That's what you have to do. When you're in the middle of the storm, you're like, whatever.
And I bring that up because you asked me, what do you need to know about who I am? And
God,
who I am is a work in progress. And who I am is somebody who is always trying to be radically sincere.
What I like about him is that he is at least honest that he's a flawed man. Blake Lively acts like she's perfect.
And authentic to myself so that I can be of service in the best way possible and have the most impact. And sometimes I can get lost in the same way that everybody gets lost. But healing isn't linear and growth isn't linear. And if you don't have setbacks, if you don't have plateaus, then you don't have the opportunity to regroup and to push forward. So I share that with you because while I look like I am all of those things, and
You know you don't. You seem like a tool.
on paper I am also just like everybody else in the sense that I take on more than I can chew.
All right, we got it. 856-49 Hoppe. I wish him a nothing but the best.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.